Boldness gets rewarded. Fortune follows the brave. Hey everyone, it's Lisa J here, and on this edition of the Build Your Belief Show, I'm going to teach you 3 ideas to break through your comfort zone and move right into the success zone, the joy zone, the fulfillment zone, that zone where you know you're living your full potential. What is that like? It's kind of like driving a stick shift and keeping that car in 3rd gear. You know that car has the capacity to move into 4th gear. It was designed to do so. But no, you don't move into 4th gear. What happens to that vehicle? You actually cause harm to that car, that vehicle, as it's not doing what it's designed to do and moving into that next gear. Very similar to you and to me. So where in your life do you know there's another gear in you? There's another level, and you just have some fear around it. But today's the day. You're going to follow these 3 steps and break through that comfort zone into the success zone. But first, I want to make it very clear who this message is for, because I have a lot of clients and dear friends who are dealing with some very challenging circumstances. And right now, how they're pushing through their comfort zone is they're giving themselves the space for healing, for introspection, solitude. And that takes courage. So if that's you, then you continue your healing, because soon and very soon, my friend, your healing will be complete and you will be ready to move into breaking through another area of your comfort zone, which could be getting back to work, could be getting back out into the community. That time is coming. Or maybe you're the 2nd level of person where, you've had some challenges and you've healed yourself. You just know you're ready. You're ready to get back into life. You're ready to move past that pain, and you're ready to get back into the game of business and engagement and breaking through your comfort zone. Or maybe you're the 3rd type of person who you've created a lot of success and you're quite comfortable and you're resting on your laurels. I can't even say it. You're resting on your laurels. That was me. I was in that situation, and I'm like, I know there's another gear in me, but wow, it's kind of nice just to rest here. But then what happens when you know your vehicle, yourself, is ready to get into 4th gear and you're staying in 3rd? You're actually hurting yourself. Maybe that's why you've been depressed. Maybe that's why you're angry. Maybe that's why you've been short-tempered. So today's the day to learn these 3 steps to break through that comfort zone and get to that next level. Idea number 1, tell the truth. Look at your business. Look at your revenue. Look at your profit. Look at your engagement. Look at your personal life. Look at your marriage or your relationship. Where do you need to ask or make a request for what you need? Where do you need to tell the truth? Where do you need to clean up an unsaid mistake or an unclear forgiveness? Maybe your bold move is you got to write that down and you're ready. You're ready to have that conversation. You're ready to tell the truth. You're ready to see, okay, that is what I created in my business or my life, and I'm ready to clean it up. I'm ready to go to the next level. So step number 1 is tell the truth and be authentic about what you really want and what's really going on in your personal life and your business life. Step number 2 in breaking through your comfort zone is start fantasizing, visualizing. That problem resolved. That marriage more intimate. That friendship forgiven. Those sales coming in. That bottom line advancing. That goal achieved, accomplished. So step number 2 is start visualizing, even fantasizing, milking it, allowing yourself, your body, to feel chemistry, viscerally, what it feels like to succeed, to evolve, to be forgiven, to have forgiveness, to move into the next level. Start fantasizing. Everything is created twice, my friend. First in the mind and then in the physical realm. So many of you are thinking of things that aren't serving you, and that's what you're getting more of. So in step number 2, it's about being disciplined with your thoughts and your vision and even your fantasy life. And that fantasy, and I use that word powerfully, it is a fantasy. You milk it. What does that feel like to go to your children and to share? Mom did this. Because dad did this, we get to do this. What does it feel like to have your own kids respect you and admire your courage and your valor? What does it feel like to have your upline call you and announce that you won the contest? You're going on that trip. What does that feel like? What does that look like? You've got to create that first in the mind through your imagination, and then it gets created in the physical realm. And then step number 3 of breaking through your comfort zone is, after you've done those first 2 steps, I promise you, you will get an inspired action. Yes, I call them God winks. I call them nudges. You will get a nudge. You will get a God wink. You will get an opportunity. It's an inspired action. You must obey it quickly. Success loves speed. So when you get an idea, I should call that person. You call that person immediately. When you have a nudge to send an email, you send an email. When you have an intuition to sit right there on the subway, you sit down right there. You obey these inspired actions. When you have a thought to ask for that sale, even though your knees are shaking, and you're going to call that person and say, I've thought of you. This is for you, and here's why I think that. And they say yes. They're going to enroll in your company. They're going to come to your event. They're going to buy your product, service, or book. You need to obey these inspired actions. And may I say, this is where the rubber meets the road, because you are getting these inspired actions all the time. And too often, you're closing your heart to them. But when you open your heart to them and you obey them, similarly to a navigation system, that first direction is given. And when you do that direction, you make a left at the next signal. Then the second step is given. But you don't get that second step until you obey and complete the first step. Similar to life. So how you doing with this? I want to hear from you. So post below, what are your thoughts? What are your line of demarcations? What are you going to do now from this 3-step process? And then what are your results? What have you noticed in how you're showing up in the world? How you move in the world? What you're receiving as results? How you're feeling about yourself, that you are a man of conviction. You are a woman that's decisive. You say yes to opportunities. You enroll in that program. You hire that coach. You buy that book. You clean up that unforgiveness. You create in this planet. What does that feel like to be a force of completion? Moving forward in life, breaking through your comfort zone and moving into the success zone, the joy zone, the fulfillment zone. What does that feel like? Really milk that, because that will give you the energy and retrain the brain and inspire your subconscious mind to do it again and again and again. I want that for you. So what decision is over you right now that you're saying, I'm not sure? Just say yes. Just say yes. What conversation do you know you need to have and you're scared? You have a lot of fear around making that phone call. Just say yes. Make the phone call. Trust that you're going to know what to say. What area of forgiveness do you need to ask of that person and you haven't done it? This is your nudge. Obey the nudge. Watch the reward that comes. Trust that reward comes. And then you continue to evolve in being this person who's decisive, who says yes, who creates, who moves powerfully in the world. No better example for our kids, you guys. I want that for your kids, your grandkids. So that's my message today. 3 ideas on how to break through your comfort zone. And please post below, and I want to hear how you thought about this message and what your results were from it. Make it a great rest of the day. Bye for now.